Sorry about that. Mark 1000. Operating roughly a 10-second delay. Hello, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're doing well. Excuse me, in your time zone is going the way you want it to. See, now I'm unusually quiet. So I'm gonna go with that and do that. No major announcements. I do need to do something on stream. Hold on. Yeah. Edit panels. Boy, I'm way behind on updating this. There we go. Expedition 33. Yeah. I'm not sure what we're playing actually. It will either be Tempest Rising or Doom. Or it's either gonna go Doom, Tempest Rising, or Tempest Rising, Doom. Maybe. So we'll see. I think we also are gonna go ahead. What's the music at? Ooh. Alright, apply. We'll keep that as is. That's already very low. I'm at 15. Let's drop it down to... there-ish. And we'll see if that's a little better. So there we go. That works much better. Otherwise, we are good to go. No major announcements. Again, taking time off in June. Friday off in June, and then immediately after. So June 20th and June 27th. No, sorry, 4 days off. No, hold on. 3 days off in June. June 20th, June 22nd, and June 27th. I will be taking off. And then in October, it'll be like. Right. Well, fuck it. I hate how you... Oh, hold on. Calendar. Google Calendar. Thank you. Got it. Stop that. I'll be taking... Oh shit, no. So I'll be taking October 1st to the 7th off, and I'll try to stream on the 8th, but I will definitely be back for the 10th, sort of thing. So yeah. Otherwise, much better balance. I think this is just a little quieter on the music. Not much. We'll go there. That's not for announcements. We are playing Age of Wonders 4. Well, usually a game will take me about 2 weeks. So if we're starting today, we should be done beginning of May. May will be south of midnight into Exogate. That will take all of May. June will be Expedition 33. Again, south of midnight and Expedition 33, both $40 games, both quicker than you would expect them to be. I am told South of Midnight is like maybe a 10-hour game, so that's like a week. Expedition 33, a $40 game, but it is not. It is an RPG, but it is not. What's the word I want? It's not like a Final Fantasy VII or Persona 5. We're not looking at like 100 to 2 hours of gameplay. I've been told maybe 40 if you push it, possibly 60 if you go incredibly slowly. So it's not a very, you know, not the longest game. So we'll go from there. Otherwise, well, AoW's crash. This is why we check every day, because sometimes it crashes, sometimes it's fine. Are we done? All right, stop recording. Go delete that one. All right, try that again. Oh, interesting. Huh. Anyways. Hello, welcome to today's stream. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support in whatever form that support comes in. It is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, whenever you want, ask about whatever you want. It's all good. Please just keep a few things in mind. One, my focus is on the game, not the chat. Two, there's roughly a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube, and three, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead. Da-da-da-da. Down. We will load up the game. This one, not this one. And I would time this, but it's pretty darn quick nowadays with all the upgrades I've made to the computer. All right, we're good to go. Hello, welcome back to another playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically the DLC Giant Kings, or the map provided with that. I always forget how to do this. Is it settings, open menu, realm overview? So real quick, we're doing the Merida realm. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. It's the one that comes with the DLC. It's on the continent. Lingering Creators, Crystal Dwelling, Legends of Merida. Low population, subdued infestation, so there's not a lot of them. However, they now allow 8 slots for miscellaneous stuff. So I have also added regenerating infestations, just because it's my favorite. Other than that, large 6. Oh, that's weird. I set it to hard difficulty, but starting conditions are hard, but AI difficulty is normal? Is that how it works now? I feel like something got screwed up. Hold on. So, you may notice, I'm going to load up this game. This is technically the original game that we used for faction creation. However, I screwed up. I accidentally forgot. So this giant is a defender. I wanted it to be a warrior, so I had to remake everything. So now the one we'll be using, the giant, will be a warrior. Everything else is exactly the same. The other thing is, like, I grabbed Inner Lightning because I was like, I don't know, I never use it, let's try it. I was like, that's stupid. So I assigned my 6 least used form things, right? Inner Lightning. Oh, we are starting with the excavation. Oh, cool. Yeah, Okay. Because a light-footed, like Cheerful is one I don't use a lot. Light-footed I've used a few times, so it's not bad. Sort of thing. So, oh, unit is immune to bleeding. Okay, it's just our interesting. Anyways, so Cheerful and Lightfoot, and then I was like, I panicked. I was like, I don't know, Inner Lightning, sure. And so I went back and added like this Inner Lightning, Inner Fire, Inner something like this. There's 4 of those, and I picked 2 others. I think I don't remember. I signed each one to a number 1 through 6. I rolled a d6. I got Inner Lightning anyways. So even in the new one, we'll be going through that. But I just want a realm overview. No. Okay, so I screwed up again. Well, this time I'm not going to restart, but we should win this game fairly easily. I don't know why I did the exact same setup, so I don't know why this one's hard. But this one... Wrong button. I don't know why this one is map hard, AI normal. I didn't do it like I just let game hard. It's the exact same setup process, so I must have misclicked something, but we're gonna go with this anyways. I don't want to restart a 3rd time, and just understand that if I lose this game, it is completely my fault, and I have serious... Like, normally, I'm up to the point now I can usually beat this game on hard, not normal hard. But we'll see. We are also playing... the Lost Dwarven Craters. I meant to spell crafters. Well, bollocks. So yeah, again, light-footed, Inner Lightning, Cheerful. I chose Primal Tunneling Spider because I thought it would be hilarious. And by standard, like, I feel it's probably one of the most powerful combinations in the game. Talented Collectors and Runesmiths. On top of that, we are also... if I go to... I can't show the Empire Development. Show Tome Library. We are going to major in Materium with minors in both Nature and Lightning. And again, I feel that is probably one of the most powerful combinations in the game. I'm not saying the most powerful. Very strong combination. And the idea is we go to Materium Tomes. I chose Tome of Enchantment Tier 1, but probably not going to use the Copper Golem. There's no reason not to. But we're definitely not going to use Purging Arrows. I do have a ranged unit. I do? Are you ranged? You're ranged, so our scouts are ranged. Okay. And we can excavate immediately, so we're going to go ahead and start on that. We're going to start producing a spirit tracker and let's see, wood carvers, food production and draft, and it's boosted by a forester. So I think we're going to start with this. I know this is 10 food, which is a lot of food, but this is our first production building. And I think we're going to go with that. So we need a forester. And we're out of money. Tome-wise, so Materium, I got distracted. So we grab Tome of Enchantment, and then the new tomes are Tomes of the Dungeon Depths. Build a grand dungeon underground filled with structures that will enrich you and protect it with eternal clay, soldiers, and traps. So we get the Dungeoneering Conclave, which gives a ton of production, and it counts as a research outpost. We get the Clay Forge, which is production and draft, and allows us to build clay automatons. And we get the Underground Vault, which is a ton of gold, and generates Binding Essence. Did not know that. Wow. And the Silent Barracks, which is fortification health, city stability, and, okay, counts as a quarry and has that. Okay. So we're doing good there. We get Dungeon Hazard, which is a spell. So it's either going to slow armies down or slow armies and do 15 to 30 damage. And Raiders of the Deep. So while we already have Cave Walk. So we get Cave Walk. While underground, we become harder to kill. While above ground, we do more damage. So neat. And then the other goal at tier 3 is the Tome of Geomancy. So we get the Hall, become attuned to the ley energies beneath you, and use them to change the damage and resistances of your armies based on where they stand. Not sure I'm sold on that, but it sounds neat. Hall, a geomantic residence. So depending on what our city core location is, we will get food, production, gold, or mana. In our case, food or production problem. Geomantic crystallization will become elementals. We get resistances based on what we're standing on, and more damage based on what we're resisting. We get the Geomancer, which is an adaptable barrier, so it shoots Terrabolts, which cause bleeding. Not sure I approve of that. And Geosurge, and causes bleeding. Alright. Oh, according to the terrain, so it's probably underground. Okay. Resonant Blades. So based on the terrain we're on, our weapons, melee attacks will apply a negative status effect, and we get Summon Elemental. So all these, mostly useful. I'm not sure exactly how Geomancers would work. But because... we're going to start with Sundering Blades. I think that is the first one. So, those are the new tomes. And the focus will be... at tier 1... we will go Enchantment, and then Evocation for the Lightning. I mean, the Evoker's nice, but we don't necessarily need it, but it's interesting to have. And then at tier 2, I think we grab the Tome of Fertility. Because being a rock giant gives us bonus production. The spider gives us bonus research. So we're going to struggle with mana. But we're also going to struggle with food. And if we check out Restore Land, it replaces Chasm, Swamp Snow, right? Ice, Ashlands, Sand, and Gloom. It does not replace Dungeon. Nor does it replace Forest. So I think between the Spider, the Restore Land, and our Giant, we can get interesting combinations on Terraform. And then after that, I'm not sure. I think we definitely want Tome of Cycles. Maybe Tome of Vigor, but for tier 3. We definitely want Geomancy. And then after that, I am not sure. I don't know if we'll do a Tome 5. I mean, there is something. Oh, that's new. About Going Great Foundry and Tome of the Creator? Oh, okay, so this is a unit enchantment. Not a transformation. Just because we're going that whole giant forging creation thing. I'm just not used to using it. But we might not, because that, as far as crafting things, construct works, like artificing is such a good one between fortification, siege magic, bolt repeaters, and armaments. And we're gonna have a high morale. So there's something about snagging that at tier 2 as well. You know, there's options, and we'll see where we go. But at the very least, like, our 6 core ones are enchantment, evocation, dungeoneering, geomancy. I think I just showed off fertility, and then maybe, right? Fertility is tier 3. Right? No, tier 2. And then, Tome of Cycles. And then, I was thinking amplification. Astral Blood, Chain Lightning, but Frenzy and Focus. And Amplify Minds. Because we'll theoretically have a lot of stability. And then, that's it. I don't think there's any other... Like, scrying doesn't hurt because of this. But I think amplification's more important. So, like, there's, like, 2 or 3 tomes in Astral and Nature, like, we can eyeball. But a lot of it's going to be pure Materium, I think. So we're going to start Sundering Blades. Now, being a spider... Okay, there's a farm. I think we have to grab the forester first, and then a farm. In that order. We have... Okay, so something to keep in mind is because we are a spider, so normally, tier 1 gets us 2. Because we're a spider, we actually have 3. And if we go nature, if for some reason we would have 5. And then tier 2, 6. And tier 3? Right? Is 7. So we're going to have a lot of space that we can picture. We're not going to take all of them. But we have a lot of space to actually cover. So... and we're going to need mana. Because we chose a giant... Right? That gives us Summon Rock Steely. On target, which will appear on an empty hex. Terraform surrounding provinces every turn. And it grants stalagmites if in the underground. And I don't think stalagmites replace anything. So we're going to have to do a little bit of experimentation. But for every stalagmite we have, we get bonus production. For every... For every mushroom forest we have, we get bonus knowledge. And for every fungus field we'll have, we'll get a bonus for that as well, eventually, in the future. So, there is quite a bit of, like, overlap in dealing with things that we can deal with. So the Giant Kings are giants. They are the newest leader form. So before we had Wizard Kings and Heroes, and then they added Dragons, and then things that were not meant to be, and now Giants. They're all about crafting and that sort of thing. And I think, yeah, we start with an item forge. Now they've changed the forge. So now you need both Binding Essence for tier 1, 2, and 3 items. But if you want, no, it's 1 and 2. Tier 1 and 2 items only require Binding Essence. 3, 4, and 5 require Binding Essence and Binding fragment. So that way you can't... Hello, Zaratois. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That way you can't do what I would often do in, like, very early game. I would be crafting tier 4 items. It's a way to slow things down. I understand that. The interesting thing about the giants is, if we go to this skill tree, so warriors, signature skills, they get runes. Giant kings, he's going to hurl boulders. He can summon an animated sword, but he gets bonuses for crafting. So this gives us more binding essence and fragments. We can gain damage on it, like runes to add. 20 hit points is good. Like, I would take 20 hit points over status resistance every day. Can we lock this in? Command rock. All non-hero units have to plus 10 damage. Or summon... Okay, which deal 30 pushback units on those hexes. Interesting. I'm not sure I like the Conjure Stone wall part. But plus 20 hit points is huge. And then Forge Master, which gives us... means they can craft up to tier 5 items. And that's what we're going to go for. It does mean, right, so there's 4... we still only get 20 points. So there's 4 there. We're going down the warrior route. We get signature skills. Their signature skills are... I think I'll have to wait, but they're runes, and they work similar to dragons, but not quite. We'll get over that when we get our first level 4. So it's an interesting little... okay. Thing about creation. So, like, you can do... let's see. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. I suppose I'd be happy with just 5 points in here. Right? 5 gets us to here. Then we have to take 6. 7, 8, 9. Plus 4 is 13. That only leaves us 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can get everything. You're very tight. Right? On how many... if you want to get all of the Giant King stuff, it's very tight on exactly how many warriors, like how many skills you can take based on your class. So that is something to keep in mind. But I think that can work. Yeah, I think 1, 2, going down this route, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sorry, 8, yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, we'll say 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It is exactly enough, because these are all bonuses. I view them as bonus skill points. You don't have to use them. Like, potentially you could take the bonus skill points and put it into something over here if you really wanted. But yeah, we're gonna get picky, and we'll go from there. Now we are dwarves, and in my idea for playing through this is that every 25 turns or so, we'll make them go from primal to a little bit more like better, like metal armor. So like they're going from primal to like, oh, we are master crafters. Look at this really good armor. I don't know if I'll be able to do that the way I want, but we'll see. So the first thing we're going to do is attack this Marauder Guard. The Scout, we started building Scout, so we'll go ahead and do this. This is the first fight of the game, so because this is the first fight of the game, I will manual combat this. So, I will say, like, I guess Stellaris has gone so long, some of the DLCs, you can, like, they're hit or miss. Every DLC they have done for Age of Wonders 4 has been worth the money. And they've always improved the game. It's never been like, well, I don't agree with that. Every time it's like, no, these are great decisions they're making. So, okay, so they've got a charge, I would assume. Can I right-click, left-click? There it is. Heavy, intimidating. No! No charge! Okay. So if they don't have a charge, then I will see if I can bait them out with my giant. And we'll just move everyone else a little further forward. Disengaging shot is hilarious. We can hurl a boulder? Sure, at you. That'll slow him. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Yeah, maybe. I purposely made, like, they really make the giants giant. This is, just so you're aware, and before I forget, save game, hack, bookmark, 1. I made this giant as small as possible, and I made these dwarves as large as possible. And this is the best I could get. So we'll go ahead and end. Okay, so our units can move through each other. We're not going to do a lot of damage there. Okay, so they can get to us. They did not group up. Sorry, group up. I think we still want them to come to us, because that... I think he's gonna go here. He's gonna go... Can I rotate this? This guy's gonna go here, and this guy's gonna go here, meaning then our giant could just pound on all 3 of them. What spell do we have? This is a heal, so we'll hold off on that. So I think we just... Yeah, everything's out of range. So they're providing defense to the giant. So if we take a look at our giant now, 7 in 3, 7 in 2, 7 in 2. So these guys are already taking, like, damage. Right, so our giant took a little damage, but now our giant, look at this. Just wrecked them. Oh, hold on. Also, we're happy. So, we get... How exactly does happy work? Left click, left click. Morale gain is increased by 50%. Don't know if that's a kill. Whereas I think this is a potential kill. So right now our morale is neutral. It is at 0. If we kill him, we got 12. So 10 is neutral. So a 50% gain is 12. They're probably going to target the giant. I'm going to put them in defensive mode to make our giant harder to kill. Oh, wow. Now, interestingly, we're going to go ahead and pop this. We're going to step back 1, take the hits. We're not going to need to heal. We're going to step over 1 and trigger this. And look, we're back up to full health because of our spider thing. No kills. No reason to heal. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can go there. We'll point you this way. There we go. Now they have Fury of the Tunneling Spider. They're getting Fury of the Tunneling Spider. Okay. End turn. Yeah, so now they're fumbling. Our morale is improving. Every hit this guy does, he gets hit points back. It doesn't matter. Our giant is already a beast in combat. Frullo leveled up. I think our very first skill is Berserker. So we gain the hit points. Attack. Well, I think our first 5 points are going into here. And then after that, we'll fill out these. But I think getting to, when this hero makes a critical hit, heals hit points, is like super powerful. Our giant's going to be very hard to kill. Yeah. And then, okay, so we can't... Well, we should be able to take them. We'll wait there. End the turn. Now, normally, turn 2. You've led your lost dwarven crate, supposed to be crafters. Craters ardent followings of the tunneling spider to a new realm when something catches your eye. Not far from Spirit Forge, a wondrous tree pulsates with invigorating energy. Its strangely familiar energy inspires you. Even from afar, a faint chirp on the wind calls you to it. Your eyes fixed on the tree, you discern a faint apparition of immense power. Could it be? Is that the ancestral spirit of your lost dwarven craters, the tunneling spider herself? Does the tunneling spider, whom your people intimately call Underadder, truly grace this realm? You should visit the den. I will meet her right away. I think we do this. Grab the gold. Oh, there's ice there. Head this way. I don't see a way to the surface. This could get awkward. Oh, they changed it. Normally turn 2, I would pop this. So that I could grab this. But they changed it from 40 Imperium to 45. Sneaky buggers. Forge-wise, we really can't make anything, so we're fine there. Alright, I think... Do we get... I think we can take this fight. So, I'll auto this one. If I lose anyone, I manual it. Great. I don't need the lance. I'll disenchant. And we'll head back in this direction so we can do our quest. And I think that's it. So, end turn. Great. We've got some gold. She's gained some renown. We're almost done the trickster. See, now it's down to 30. 2 turns? I think I would rather wait 2 turns. Yeah. And we'll head... Right? 2 turns drops it to 4. We grab the forest, meaning we instantly get this. And then we're going to grab a farm. We need 2 farms for that. We need 1 farm for this. So I will queue this up. And another primal darter. Because we're very low on ranged units. You're going here. You can excavate that. Oh boy. Alright, you're going here. When you arrive at Tunneling Spider Den, the visage of the Tunneling Spider lured you there has disappeared, yet you feel ensnared as if you sprung a trap you cannot see. You examine the enthralling tree and notice that its trunk. That's true. You can get 3 at once if needed. I don't think we need it. Again, I'm playing on normal, so I can usually crush normal pretty easily. I didn't mean to play on normal, but I selected hard difficulty, but it set the world map to hard, but the AI to normal. So I think maybe I misclicked something. I don't know. that promise formidable boons to the most ardent torchbearers of Underadder. God, I hate that name. Claim this territory so you may build the Tumbling Spider Temple, which invokes the power of the Tumbling Spider to slowly turn your domain into Mushroom Forest, where your lost dwarven craters thrive. Underadder's glory. Can I only change... I feel like there's a way to change appearance and possibly names. I'll have to look that up between recording sessions. Alright, so we're good there. I think, right, 1 gets us here, 2 gets us here. I might. So if I wait 2 turns, I can pop both at once. More gold, which is appreciated. Still no way to the surface, though. Our giants will head in this direction. We've got Sunring Blades. Select new research. Oh, Spider Pilot. I'm trying to change the... I'm horrible at typing. I meant to have the race be called the Lost Dwarven Crafters, not Craters. And I thought there was a way... But that's the story, the culture, the keeper. And I thought there was a way to, like, even while playing, you could change their appearance. So the idea is that, like, every 25 turns, I'll give them slightly more, like, better armor to show them going from, like, primal primitive dwarves to, oh, look, we are master crafters. But I don't know. I can pull that off. All right. Oh, shit, this is our second dude. So if you're drilling that, you can head in this direction now. Alright, so yeah, next turn... Well, first of all, research. I'm a fan... Given a choice between Wayfinder and Enchanted Companion... Oh, it might be. I use that so rarely. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I saw it. Adjust appearance. So I can adjust their appearance. Okay, so I can't change the name of the names. You can do, like, I can change her name. Oh, and now I can change this to what I want it to be. Oh, weird. So what did I want to call this? Not the Giant Queen. The Soul Forger. Accept changes. Okay, so if that's there, if I go to him, so I think you can only do it for the hero. I don't think you can change the names of the... Well, it's not clan, it's the race once you start playing. But thank you for checking for that. Okay, research Spider Primal Communion. Non-culture unit. I think I'd rather have Enchanted Crow. It's gonna take 80. So, like, we're gonna struggle with mana for a while. We've got our tracker. We've started our darter. We've got the workshop. So what'll happen is, this will pop. We'll grab the forest, and we'll grab a farm here. If I've done this correctly. That popped. We get some draft, which is useful. So if we grab... Ooh. Oh, I could grab this forest. Except I want this forest to be a conduit. So I think we grab this forest first to boost the wood carver. So now that's down to 1. Then we attract the population and grab this farm, thus giving us our resource node and the den, meaning if we so choose... Wait, why do we have two... Oh, one forester. We can build this. I think our first quarry is going here or here, and our first mine is... We got a lot of gold down here. Holy cow. Alright. I could do it again, but I'd rather save the Imperium for other things. Again, the goal of this playthrough... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I will see if I can change it outside. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll see if I can do it outside. So our goal of this playthrough is Materium with a splash of Nature and Astral. Which means that at a certain point, we're going to get this. So when this kicks in, we won't have issues with any income of any sort. We started with Excavation, which is nice. And I'm not sure, but yeah. So the reason why this is so powerful, that this 3-tiered combination, is it just gives you so much gold, mana, and food that you max out your cities. You're producing thousands of mana and thousands of gold, so you can just pop out armies willy-nilly. We don't care about animals, and combine it with... Is it Nature right? Where is it? Conjuration, which we do want to get at some point. It gives us a lot of magic materials to craft pretty much whatever we want. That is the goal. We can craft right now. Now, the interesting thing... because I need a material first, I think. Oh, no! Okay, you start with this. Okay. Now, the interesting thing with the giants is you can craft tier 1s instantly. So there is something to be said. Okay, we're getting a lot of space, but no way... Great, we got a little fighter back. You're in here. Like, I suppose if I want to... You know what? I think I will. And I'll grab this mana now. Because that'll give me more of a heal. So that we can clear out these two. You can head in this direction. You're going to clear out here. It did cost us quite a bit of Imperium. Do I go a third? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to go a third Spirit Tracker. Yeah. And I am going to go heavy crafting. I do tend to craft a lot. I will tell you, one of my standard crafting things is a ring with wind wall. A lot of people, for some reason, people are like, oh, wind wall. How powerful really is that? A 30% lower chance for all range damage to hit you is huge. Combine that, if you can get the 60% one, and some interesting little combinations, you can, you become nearly immune to range. Your heroes become nearly immune to ranged attacks. So, it is one of my favorite combinations. We do have a spell ready to cast. We're not going to cast Copper Golem. I do want to summon this, because one of the different giants... So, we are a rock giant. So, because we are a rock giant, it's not going to say it here. But for every stalactite we get in a province, we get bonus production. Ice Giant, I think, is mana. No. Storm Giant is mana, and they summon a steel that turns things, that adds something. You know what I mean? So each of there's Storm, Rock, Fire, and Ice. And each one has a rune they can summon that terraforms a province. and each province gets a bonus. But we want to crank that production, because production can be turned into gold. I think we're gonna wait so we get a heal, because I think we're gonna need the heal here. Road. This is all road. If I zoom in, you can tell. See, you can see the train tracks, and the let's see, dropping off the roof. Maybe that might be true. We will find out. All right, go ahead, uncover that. We are in the lower right corner. All right, my friend, you are following. Good call. All right. So this goes to the surface.
Yeah.
Okay. Got our heal. So I think you are on Arcanium Ore. And this is going to be a very early grab. So it's literally going to be a quarry here, research here, mine here to start with. And then I like to try to grab one of everything for the first 5 growths. And then I like to get 3 quarries, 3 forests, 3 farms before I even start considering specialty buildings. But that's me personally. I have a very weird style where, like, early game, like, I can compete. Late game, I become unstoppable. Whereas people like the developers and Potato McWhiskey, they're very strong. Like, I think hold them off. But the way they play irks me, because by late game, it's like, listen, we now have 5 turns to win this, or we're gonna lose. So it could be just the way I play. So I think we're gonna take these guys out first. And again, if I lose anyone, I will fight it. There is a tier 3. Ooh. We took more damage than I would like. I think I am going to retry this. That's still a lot of damage. And I don't want to take the turn. So I'm guessing most of it came from you. There's no charging units.
Yeah.
If we move you up here, throw the rock at you. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Make sure they're all facing forward. Yeah. Yeah, they look like they're facing forward. Yeah, alright, and we'll just end the turn. And I forgot to save the tactical. Oh no! So I'm immobilized. So they can't move forward. But, oh, they can, she can pick me apart.
Yeah.
So this heals, but it does not. I think I give them one more turn. Oh, I didn't see the falling rocks. Alright, so now we'll take this shot. So they purposely stepped far enough away. But now I've got the Fury. We'll take this shot. You step forward. Get the kill. This is how much? This is 5. Well, there's 30. There's 15. I think we give you the 15 so you can get some hits off of you without losing too much damage. And this refreshes when? Not next turn, but the turn after. Oh. Bastards. Oh, I didn't think of that. Alright. So Giant's going up here to wail on you. Okay. So that was the issue. I kind of did the same mistake. Just with a different unit. Oh, they're immobilized, but you can't move. I will heal just in case they do an attack. Okay, yeah. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I made the same mistake. There we go. There's the kill. Nice and easy. Alright, so yeah, as opposed to him taking most of the damage, the range unit took the damage. Alright, runner's shoes. That I will keep. Yeah, it's slightly less. And we can step back and heal. So I'm gonna throw the shoes onto you. And again, I think getting to here is super important. So we'll go ahead and do that. We don't have arrows. Spell-tempered shields could be useful. But so could the awakened tools. But I think we're going to do spell-tempered shields. New skill available, so... We're not going to found a city, we're not absorbing a city. Outpost is pretty much a grab. So we'll do that. Before we go to the surface, I will see what's down here. Yeah. Yeah, production draft. I think we got one more research. Does it? There's. So if this pops up again, then I'll take it. And I might shuffle to get there. So now to produce, I think this can't be boosted. Yeah, so you can have fungus fields and mushroom forest on a single thing. Okay, and the thing is every forest is gonna give us... I think we wait till more. Alright, so let's think about this. The next thing we're probably gonna grab is a quarry. So what is boosted by a quarry? We need 2 for the blacksmith. Alright. Oh yeah, we'll do storehouse. Faster growth is never a bad thing. Otherwise you're good. End turn. Ah, small monster den. Duly noted. Alright. You pop this. Oh. You've got your heal. 2 2s. I think we could take it with what we have. You're poking your nose down here. Alright. So yeah, mana. We'll see what this is. Okay. An iron deposit. See, these are stalagmites. I have the mana. I think, as much as I want to try out this rune steel, I think Sundering Blades is more important, as is Enchanted Crow. So we'll get that rolling. We'll poke our nose. Now that we've seen that, we'll head up. So we've got this little zone here for us. Now the rough thing with the spider is this only appears underground. We have our third one. So the question is, Do we punch a hole this way or this way? I guess we go up. I'm gonna wait one more turn. I want to go in at full health. I don't have... I suppose we can always move the Primal Darter to somewhere else. Once we get... Yes, I know. Once we get some sort of support unit. My ideal army is usually 3 melee, 2 ranged, be it magic or arrows, 1 support unit. Punch this. You're coming up to the surface.
A lava province. You can annex lava provinces to...
I could. And I can replace those eventually. Ooh. We want to see what that is. Now, grabbing an ocean thing is an interesting idea. Wait, what? Lower right. Okay, still lower right. Swear to God, I thought that was the lower left. Okay, so now that we've got our heal, let's wipe you out. Again, if I lose anyone, I feel like I've taken a little too... Yeah, perfect. Fine, we'll take that. Ooh, 66 production. So we'll grab the library. You're excavating that. Your orders are required. Poke our nose up here. You're in a production stash. Alright. So you're underground exploring. Don't normally do this. I think we're going to go a 4th spirit tracker. So now we have spell-tempered shields. And now I will grab awakened tools.
Yeah.
You're fine. So you can start making your way to wipe out both of these. In 2 turns will grow. Yeah, I think grabbing a quarry and or mine... Well, no, the quarry would boost the shrine, which is pretty important for us because we are struggling. So yeah, I think quarry, research outpost, mine is what we're going with. And then we'll just expand. We'll go ahead and enchant Sundering Blades. And we'll hold off. We'll wipe you out. Again. I mean, it's a little extra damage. Take it. Resistant plate. I will take that reward. We can always shred it later. Definitely taking the mana. Shields. Actually, we're going to have a lot of units. We'll do that. Wait a turn. This area is excavated. Alright, you can head up as well. You're headed to here. Pop that. Oh, there's something there. Okay, one more turn. Imperium-wise, I will grab this now, even though I'm not founding an outpost yet. How many turns do we get a new hero? 2 turns. Alright, I want to save the gold for a second hero. And I think that second hero will be down here, finding a spot for a... Again, I know for a fact there's another one of these spider things down here somewhere. Hopefully that's it, and we can grab it. There's acquired. You're going to here. Yeah, so grabbing... Oh, there's an umbral nest on the surface. Oh, a forbidden shrine. Okay. I mean, still grabbing at least one city on the surface. Not the worst idea. Yep, we'll wipe that out next turn. I like to have 3 cities by turn 30. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that up. Ah, shit. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. is I'm gonna pull back to here. I'm gonna hope these guys come here. You grow, and I said a quarry here. So now the shrine is boosted and the town hall is boosted. So we'll get that going. Still can only have one hero. We excavated a path. I don't know what that swirly bit means. I also don't like the ice. Alright. And yeah, we'll get our second tracker, and we'll start making another army after this. So after this, well, I need to save the gold, so we'll hold off. Actually, hold on. You will start exploring down here, I think. Try to avoid the umbral nest. Yeah. On lava, which is a bit weird. Alright, we're trying to bait what popped there. Alright. That's going fine. We'll get the mana. That's 6 turns. Don't need to rush anything. We'll go ahead and chant to increase our vision range. So now we can see... I don't know what this is. Why is that glowing swirly? That better not be this. That's what I'm afraid of. Is that the swirly means this is a buried tunneling spider den. I think, can I? So I think we have to carve this out to see what this is. And you're going... Boy, we just got ice everywhere. Alright, so on the surface, I'm going to put you on an auto-explore. Because you can go wherever you want, it's uncovering the surface. Oh! Change your plans. You're no longer auto-explore, you're heading up here. Godkeep. At the foot of an opposing mountain, the path of your troops suddenly becomes blocked by a large, regal troll. Bow before Mount Godkeep, the troll calls out. Pointing towards the glimmering structures towering atop the mountain. So, seat of Blood Clan and throne of mightiest Troll King. It flaunts the crown on its head, but Troll King betrayed. Sons of the Kurno came, poisoned minds of Blood Clan with pride. Ogres and trolls rebelled, served traitors. Reclaim Troll King throne, push Sons of the Kiorn, the troll commands. Punish. Cultists cast spell, crush cultists, crush spell. Ask them where to find the... Okay. So this... Can I see it yet? Nope. Stop that. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Game's bugging out. Are you done? Oh, is this not... Wards of Fate? Oh... So once we... Okay, interesting. So we might have to grab a city up here. This is one of the handcrafted regions. I don't know if we can do this right away, but we've at least found it. Okay, we took our turn. That's going to have to do... Perfect. I don't know where the little army went. I'll auto-combat that. If I lose anyone, we're fine. Them out. I don't need the orb. I don't need the lance. We'll disenchant the equipment. And we're going to head back to safe territory. Clear out down here. Alright. We might have to settle up here and somewhere over here because I know the primal quests require 3 of, like, if you get the mammoth building, the mammoth shrine, you need 3 mammoth shrines to complete its quest. You need 3. What are they? There's the serpent, the mammoth, the gator, the spider. You need 3 of its shrines to complete its quest. We do get a second hero. We could go mage. Raider's not bad. What's explorer? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is the plan. So we've got 2 explorers. I could shuffle. What's a trollkin? The government city can abandon a non-level hero. Force grants draft. With river. Oh, interest. 2 mana. I might take the explorer. And this will be who we use to explore ancient wonders. And what does Farseer do? Vision range, sensing range, and true sight. Because plus 2 mana for each forester. Potentially then, and draft, means that whatever city we put them in charge of could be our recruitment city. They are a Spellblade. You know what? I'm going to take them. They're a Spellblade. We'll go ahead and start with you. We'll start building you an army. So that is a Protector and a Darter. They are a Spellblade, so they're a melee unit. It's going to be a while before they can head out, I think. You definitely have to take foraging training. I think we have to take these 2. I don't think I'm going to take either of these. I do like to take these 3. But I don't think I'm going to take logistics training, because when we max out material, it is a 50% cap on reduction up. There it is. All right, auto combat. If I lose anyone, I'll fight it. Lost 2. All right, that we will retry then. See if we can do better. Unsnap from the white. Okay. So I'm guessing... they charge. And they're caustic. So they probably died to a charge. So we'll look at the range. So setting up here... with our giant and swinging this way should be fine. Save game. Where are you? There you are. Tactical bookmark. Fastest speed and turn. The plan is to get Book of Fertility eventually. Jesus. Alright. That spider did far more damage than I am comfortable with. So I think we have to keep our giant here. Get the kill, move you forward. Have you take these shots. Uh-oh. But now they're in charge range. Oh, no. I can... No, I can't. Oh, no. Alright. We're gonna have to hope the giant holds. Oh, I forgot to... point them. Alright. Giant... heal. You shoot there. You step forward here. Make sure you're facing them. You can't get a kill. but you can't. You have to step there. Okay. You can get that kill. They're probably gonna go for the giant. I think we defend. So our giant takes as little damage as possible. Yeah. And now a giant can get the kill. Alright, so this time we didn't lose anyone. We took a lot of damage, but we didn't lose anyone. So we're gonna have to run back to our territory to heal up. You can step this way. I will spend a little gold to hurry that recruitment, so we can get a second person above ground. It is. So we are gonna have to settle here, I think. Good, we got 48 mana. So we will start casting. I want to see what this does. So we'll cast this first. Which does mean, okay. Okay, so give them a Whispering Stone. So this is our second city. Because they will grab this. They're of us. I will boost the Allegiant to cut it down to 3. We're not gonna found it. I don't know if it counts as absorbing, so we'll hold off on that. Mark all the same. I won't grab the water yet, but the idea then is hopefully we can integrate this quickly. We've got our research, so our next one is going to be Tome of Evocation. Right? There's something... Tome of Discipline wouldn't be bad. Tome of Alchemy wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna pass a Tome of Rock. I mean... Maybe, but... What's Stone Skin? Earthkin? Could be interesting. But I think we're gonna pass on that. There's like... And there's nothing in nature. Like, you can always make an argument for Tome of Roots because of Blight Blades and Vine Prison and Healing Roots. And you can always make an argument for Tome of Discipline because Mantra of Purification is just so powerful. But I think I want to do Focus for the Blades and for the Focus. Because at some point... Oh, we're ranged now. Will give us our Evoker, a tier 2 ranged magic unit. So yeah, I think we do the... And a Channeling Tower. Which is going to be 10 extra mana.
Just as you may effectively
and I think...
the protective potential of magic, it follows that you can employ it in a more devastating fashion in order to visit harm onto your foes.
We start with Lightning Blades. We could cast Awakening Tools. What is our stability? We'll hold off on that. I'm gonna grab... Yeah, we're gonna grab this next for mana and for more production. Okay, so second city is going here. This is our third city, and I think our fourth city, theoretically, is going near the God Keep, which is a gold ancient wonder. All owned provinces adjacent to this wonder gain +2 Imperium. So if I can get a city like here, it could potentially get... How big is this? Hold on. Right, one, like 3 or 4 provinces near the God Keep, giving me potentially 10 Imperium or more. 2, 4, 6. Right? Like around 10-ish Imperium just for being near the God Keep. I normally max out at like 5 cities, which I appreciate. So that doesn't mean we're not going to get an Ocean City. That will give us potentially the Silver Tongue Fruit. Okay, you're waiting for an army. It's going to take 4 turns. We're building that. We need a second quarry for draft, but we need gold next. And we got 4 turns to that is done. So gold next, and then we'll go from there. I mean, quarry there, quarry there. We're perfectly okay. Quarry there's really good. We'll see. Okay, there's another point to the surface. So the question is, do we settle the city here? Hold on. Okay, we can pop that, we can pop that. I think we have to go in this direction and see what's up here, because this city might be a... Like, if we build the city here, we'll have this. We can wait 3 turns, see how long this is going to take. Alright, so this is not... Okay, we've got a nice group there. Okay, I think these 2 cities are going to be on the tight side, but I don't think there's anything I could do to fix that. Great, more mana, it is appreciated. End turn. Okay, Spirit Fort. Oh! Elder Snorwolf solemnly greets you. Majestic Hephaestus Volcanus, Skytone quarterly invites you to... Okay. Honored to join you. Draft is blocked. Don't care about the alignment. Alright. I'm honored to join you. Oh, perfect. Right there. I mean, we'll wait to heal. I think, no matter what, you are building an outpost here. And again, this city we're going to integrate. And it'll start taking, like, it'll get this. It'll get all of this. And we'll see where it goes from there. Not protected. Mana stash. Very appreciated. Alright. So this Stele... Summon a rock rune steel on target with a terraform surrounding. Oh, hold on. Right there. So theoretically... So what this does... It will add stalagmites around it. So this is to see if we can have... stalagmites, field, and forest all in one. You are going to the surface as well. Okay, and you are kind of your poke around here. Huh. Okay. You have to go up. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, production stash. Signature skill is available. So, we're gonna grab the crit chance. Then we're gonna go in. So the way a giant works... Oh, wow. This is into episode 2. Right? Is they unlock runes. Also, okay, so this is going to increase the unit upkeep by 10 mana. That seems harsh. And then, like anything else, like if we picked Reflecting Ruin, that does Warding Aura and Lightning Strikes. The Critical Ruin gives us Inspiring Killer or Searing Strikes. A Damage Rune gives us Purging Strikes or Still as Stone. Interesting. So if you stay still. This actually, combined with Purging Strikes, could be very powerful later in the game. There's Vitality, which is, obviously, hit points are good. Light Strikes, but we're not poisoning enemies. So, as good as the hit points are, we're not going poison this game. So, Blight Strikes and Pack Leader are out. Guard Rune. It's defense. Condemning Strikes. Or Shield of Faith. And there is something for Condemned. Because it reduces... And then Dispelling Rune. Oh, we just lose a negative stat. Soul Drain. Or Frost Strike. So we're not doing Frost Strikes, but there is something to be argued for Soul Drain. Now, it doesn't really go with the flow, if you know what I mean. Like, story-wise, doesn't really appeal to things. I think we're either doing Damage Rune for the Purge. You know what? I'm going to do Damage Rune, and we're going to take Purging Strikes. So we get rid of buffs. That's what I forgot to do. Go ahead and equip that. That'll help. Alright, and then we'll end the turn. No, something happened. You're going up. We'll actually put you on auto. You're going there. You're grabbing this. Nice. Boosted the clan hall. We're going to grab the mine. Because we need the gold income. Ooh. Okay, so now we have one of everything. So, did it add... Okay, so this one, this province, which I can't see because it's our main province, got the stalagmites. So I think within 2 province radius, so it will grab. So stacking it here, slapping it here, will cover all of our starting provinces. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, you can see it's kind of getting, look, there's little towns spreading out and that sort of thing. So we'll have to wait to see if the stalagmite replaces anything in this province or this province. I think because I don't have anything boosted, I think I am going to grab the tunneling spider now. You're on the surface. We need to grab this. Because I think we're a 4th city is going up here. And what I will do is, I think I'll wait on this. And we're going to try to time it so that I can throw down the outpost here, get like 1 or 2 improvements, and then convert it into a city. While spending a small amount of Imperium to boost this allegiance to get it to integration before turn 30. Alright, you... Really? That's all you can excavate? That doesn't seem right. Okay, we can excavate that. We can't excavate this? Really? Alright, we'll go this way as well. What are we facing? 2 range. I think we can take this. So we're gonna save. We're gonna save this as bookmark 1. We're probably gonna have to fight it, but auto combat. Yeah, we'll go ahead and retry that. I don't think I should lose anything. Personally. Okay, I need to plug in my phone because it does need to charge before I go to work today. We are halfway through. If you don't want to see the ads, you have to wait to watch this on YouTube, or you're going to have to subscribe. Okay, so... No, oh no, they do have a charge bonus. Alright, you go there, you go there, you go there. Can we throw a rock? I actually don't want to hit you yet. I might want to hit one of the range guys. Alright, all our range is go ahead and healed up. We'll go here, we'll save this as tactical bookmark 1. Make sure everyone's facing forward so I don't get flanked needlessly again. These guys don't matter. We'll let them come to us. Yeah, we'll take the hits. Because now, yeah. I go here. I can do that. Then heal. You go here. You go here. You step forward. You step forward. Take some shots. Take more shots. You take that shot. And then we're done. Oh! They shot their friend! Yeah, these two are both dead. Oh! Not sure what happened there. Alright, you go there. You go there. You step there, take that shot. You go here, take this shot. And this is only 5 mana, so I'll cast it again. Because this one's the one most likely to get away. There we go, sunder their defense, and turn. So if they're gonna focus anything down, it's gonna be my hero. Okay. So here's the fun thing. You go here. I want you to step to here. You get that hit, sundering the defense. There's 1 kill. And here's the second. See, this time we didn't lose anyone. I don't mind if the giant takes damage. Animist? Oh. Physical ranged attack, but it doesn't have physical ranged attacks. I do want the support unit, though. But you know what? Materium is so hard to come by. Within the first 50 turns, if something gives you an Imperium reward, you almost have to take it. And we'll step you back here to heal. You're headed there. Who's left? Oh, you're here. Oh, you're going in here. Okay. So I think... Right, there's one province, a province here, a province here. Tranquility Pool. I think... we want a city here. I think. Okay, so now I'm gonna put you on... Oh, here, we'll move down. Yep. I can't do anything about that right now. Can I craft anything? I don't want to craft anything to tier 2. Or at least not until we at least get an item, I think. Okay, so yeah, you're going here. You are headed down here. I think we scope this out. Like, so we swing this way, and then we just go on auto. We now have lightning blades. I think we do grab the evoker. I don't know if we can support the evoker, but I think we do grab it. You grab that. Alright, so you go on auto. You go on auto, and we'll control the underground ones. Wait, why do I have 2? Why do I have 3 up here? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh wait, you're supposed to go back underground. Oh no! Oopsie. Back underground you go. Alright. Alright. You swing this way. Can't dig anything out. Can we go through your territory without triggering 5 turns? So we could cut that down to 3, which is fine. You need to heal. In 5 turns, we're building the spider. You grow in 5. I think we need the granary, so I think our next one is going to be a farce, so we can boost this. As much as I want a stone steel, but I think in order it is a forester and a quarry. So I think this now has a stalagmite. Yes. Okay. Yeah, tunneling megalith. Per adjacent mushroom forest counts as a forester. That would be huge right there. We lose a little mana, but we gain a ton of research for this stage of the game. Interesting. But again, it's going to take far too many turns. And now, rune carvers can't do that. But I think if we're going to put that anywhere, it's going to be out here. Before I forget, we have a new skill, which is city structure. So we're going to take farms. So what farms we have allow for quicker growth. Negotiation succeeded. Good news proceed. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to end turn, and then I will be right back. Scott was supposed to get up to over 100 today where I live. I need to turn on the AC. Okay. Alright, so. We're going here. We're slapping an outpost here. You're going back underground. Oh, okay. So, a floating formation of stone faces addresses you. Shalrad? Alright, welcome you. Sister, I am Shao King. Come, oh boy. We share ancient kinship, although our paths diverged eon ago. You've heard of elder giants who turn themselves to crystals to preserve not just themselves, but also the world. We scholars of the cosmos keenly note your mobility, giant, not out of envy, but out of utility. Like our sentinels, our wisdom can guide you to erudition. The stone-faced entity's voice is monotonous, yet not without hopeful tone. We, the Eternal Sages, will reward your aid. Sure. Saya. I'm going to call them Saya, concludes. You're eternally invited to our crystal dwelling to exchange knowledge and secrets. Oh, that's over here. That's in the middle. Okay, that was unintentional. So we can request a quest. 10 knowledge, 60 knowledge. I can't lose the mana. 14 allegiance, 10 allegiance. I'll ask for a challenging quest. The Eternal Sages approach you with a request. We have discovered the location of a relic long thought lost. The Alchemist Alloy is located in Haunted Graveyard, southwest of Spirit Forge. They say to you in a monotone voice, we should study the Alchemist Alloy and store it within our vast crystalline libraries. However, the Haunted Graveyard is not without defenders. Okay, sure. So I will go ahead and claim it. Oh, right there. Only 3 level 2s. You know what? We'll wait till our giants healed up and we'll start sending them in. The next thing we're gonna boost is the granary. So we'll grab that. Hold on. This is food and production. I think the next thing we boost is this. With another farm. Okay, let's see what's up here. Okay, cool. Alright, so these guys are going to get a serpent cavern. Which is good, because she can explore that and grab the haunted halls. Okay, we're gaming, yo. Alright, you're headed in this direction. And then we do need to queue up. Alright, so we get an animist. So, we're going to want at least 2 of these. Primal Chargers are interesting. Not sure if I want to go with them yet. So we're gonna need. So we got the Darter. Upkeep is 12 and 1, 8 and 1. 4 gold. I think we want at least 1 Protector, 1 Charger per army right now. And then if we get a ranged hero, I would argue 2 Protectors, 1 Charger, 1 Animus for now. So let's grab the Animist. And we'll grab one of them. And you're gonna pop your button there. And I think we're good to go. Right, Outpost founded, Spirit Forge produced. Okay, it gave this, yeah. So hold on, so 1, 2, oh, hold on. Look, so we can have fields, forests, and stalagmites in every province. That is awesome. Alright, so we're gonna need... So to boost this, I need a farm. So, I'm gonna... So in 2 turns, we'll grab a farm. Yep, you're headed... I don't know what our victory condition is. You're headed there. You're headed underground. Go ahead and dig this out. You can go ahead and dig this out. If I zoom out, we can... I think we can look at... God, I can't pronounce that. So what can we buy? We can buy a Crystal Runner, which is a mount, and we can buy a core, which is a support unit. Let's take their damage for them. Interesting. Link to target friendly unit. While linked, all damage the unit takes. Interesting. What else can we buy? So eventually we can get a Gold Seeker's Pickaxe, Titan Greatbow, Shatter Blades, a Litherite Orb, which is a summon? No. Shoots crystal bolt, so it's a wizard tool. The Needler, which is a ranged unit, and a Scroll, which gives us one of each infinity. Interesting. And then Crystal Crash, which is a spell. Crystal Focus. Oh, so we can grab this to make our magic attacks. On expiration, this unit and adjacent friendly units. So if they get a volatile charge, when the volatile charge goes away, it and all surrounding friendly units, so enemy units, would take 8 physical and 8 lightning damage. Interesting. Shard Lancer, Gem Mancer, Crystallized Essence, and a Prism. Cities gain 20 stability as long as you have at least one order affinity. Oh, if you have a tome in your library. So our cities would gain 10 food, 10 gold, and 10 mana. I presume that is as long as you have at least one, not per? Otherwise, that is insane. Better versions of previous weapons, the Eternal Embassy, Mana, Knowledge, and Imperium, Simulacrum, which is their mythic unit, and Astrolabe. Unlock Eternal Studies and Uses, which converts production into knowledge. Interesting. I don't know if we might play around with the units. Someone's ahead of us. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm betting that everyone can be friends with. You stay there. You need an army. Alright, I think you're healed enough. You can take out this graveyard. So I am going to save bookmark 2. In we go. I'm going to auto combat if I lose it. If I lose an... Alright, I'll take that. I'm gonna say if I lose one of these guys, I don't care. Complete a quest for the Crystal Toy. Hey, we got one. So we get a Spider Staff. I don't need it yet, but it is in tier 3. We can always shred it later. And the fact that it gives a Summoned Spider Monarch is pretty good. So we're going to take that reward. So we keep the alloy. We lose allegiance. We get Binding Essence. We'll give it to them. We've got our outpost. I always like to at least build the wall. Have a spell ready to cast. So can we have multiples of these? I don't think we need it yet. Okay, that's good to know. I think we can have multiples. Alright, so now I'm going to do Lightning Blades. Yeah, our city is making a Giant Governor +5, Forester +3, Quarry +5. And then Global is +9. So the Rock Giant King, for every stalagmite in terrain, we get, I think it's every stalagmite? And a territorial gives us +2 or 3 production, something like that. So ideally, all our territory will give us bonus food, bonus research, and bonus production. We're still in this turn. Negotiation succeeded. That's great. End turn. Well, we met Rivergate. Cool. Okay. Iron deposit. Nice. Alright. You can head back. Can they grab that? They might be able to grab that. Got mana there. Go ahead and grab that. Iron deposit. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yep, you're going to that army. Starter. I will rush that. I'm going into that army. Can I build roads yet? I can. I think I do need to start building roads. I think I have to wait a turn. I can only... Did they make it so only heroes can go? I think I need a road from here to here. I'm going to put you there. Right, you can come back here to heal up. And then we'll go down here to clear out these. And go ahead and cast Lightning Blades. We can afford it. I don't like to go below 20. Wait. Alright, I've got 217. I can wait the 4 turns. So once we have the stone walls, we can found the city. And now this will give us our 4th city. Ah, we've got another giant. I've got the gold. I'll go ahead and send a welcome gift. We are indifferent. Just met. They're on easy. Competitive merchant. Likes empires with a stronger economy. Likes empires that trade. Empires that break treaties. Alright. You're a giant. Let's get a wizard's bond. And I'm not gonna pay for it. But if it ever comes up the option for free. On to gold vein. Nice. Alright. Go ahead. Take that out. This city has more space than it looks like, I think, because of these water tiles. And then once we bust this open, it'll give us a little more. Plus, theoretically, we can go up, and I probably will. Build road. Okay, we can build a road there. Alright. So, the issue is this area is blocking off roads. Alright, this little booth here is blocking off roads. Good to know. Oh! Entwined Protector. A tier 3. Oh, wow. That's... I'll just take that. What's the upkeep here? 3 mana. Alright, Alright, you're going into this army. That's going to provide that army with some punch. Alright. Can you... Alright, and you can come back this way. I'm gonna heal one more turn. Okay, so we've got the walls. I could do a work camp and a watchtower, but I don't think I need to. So we'll go into Empire Development. We'll grab Founding Absorb Cities takes... Oh. So we can now get an... Again, I think... Move Right of the Last Stand up 1. And move Diplomatic Focus onto the repeatable side. So that... Oh, I forgot to grab this as well. So that you can get 2 or 3 stones out of this before the end of the game. But we're going to grab this instead. Well, we do have enough to grab this, but I do need Imperium to found the city. I'm going to wait. Yeah, so now we're 1 short, which is fine. So Spirit Forge can annex another province. I specifically said we were going to do another farm. Which way do I want to go? think I'd go this way. So that is boosted. That. After that... we're gonna need a tavern, so I'll go ahead and queue up the tavern. How are you doing? 3 turns? That's fine. So in 2 turns, we can found the city. If... Oi. This city's gonna struggle for a while, I think. But... I will spend the 100 gold to get a work camp. I'm just not sure. The quarry, I guess? Or here. End turn. Again, we need the mana. Yeah, that's an auto combat. Sucks to be you. Area excavated. Not sure what they got out of it. Okay. We've been to the surface. Let's head this way. And you're going into this apartment. You're headed down here. You're building to there, and then we can't build anymore. So we have to go through here. Alright. We need draft badly. So I need a second quarry. As much as I want to get that research. Speaking of, this could be fun. I do need this now. So I'll grab that. We'll grab that in a turn. You're healed up. You can head here, clear this out, and clear out this section. We can now make evokers, which are our upgraded ranged units. 12 upkeep. Produced a stele. After that, we're kind of going to need the market. So I will queue that up. New skill, which is combat casting spell, reduces the cost of other combat spells by 25% for 10 turns. So we have a cheap heal. That's not bad, but I'd rather save the Imperium for other things. Like building our second city. Oh! Invading Sylviculture. When a great world tree is sufficient... Great world tree... Oh, sufficient maturity, it shoots seeds off into the astral sphere toward new worlds. World trees do not reproduce on their own worlds, instead they spread their seeds on distant realms. Should a world seed find a barren world, it will eventually make it fertile and habitable. If a world seed finding a lush world will stir the trees and plants that were already there. Crash and spread and grow. Forests start to spread into grasping vines active in combat. Living forest. Unit has... Oh, beware of the forests. Change of heart. A delver. Oh, interesting. But then she has to excavate things. Stay your course. I think is fine. Alright, research. I really can't afford to shuffle. Fulmination isn't a bad one. My tones. So, we've pretty much got everything out of here we want. I would like Lightning Focus. I'll roll that dice once. Nah, I didn't get it. Alright, Lightning Torrent. I'll grab the Primal Spider. It gives us a summon spell. Summon spells in combat are always useful. In you go. In you go. You're building. Alright, now we've got the Imperium. So that will... Okay, so here's what we do. We found the city. I think we take the man. And we found the city. So there's our second city. There's our third city. And I think our fourth city is going to be in this area. You're headed to there. Okay, that connects us to whatever's up here. I can't spend the Imperium on anything else. Because you're in a living forest. Head this way. So it is damage per turn. We'll snag this. Hold on. Treat. Save game. Bookmark 1. Trigger this. If I lose anyone, I'll fight it. Perfect. Close. They leveled up to 5. So they're temporary momentum. Beautiful. So now we crit a lot, and when we do crit, we gain hit points. And hasten. Which gives us extra retaliation attacks. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, we can't give you the spider staff. Okay. Take a turn. You've got the work camp. You're being turned into a city. We've got a new skill, which is Mines Grant Mana. Now, we don't have a lot of mines yet, but that could change. This could be very useful, but we're saving the Imperium for other things.
You have discovered a landmark.
Oh!
Landmarks are region-sized locations that provide economic effects to all provinces adjacent to them.
If a city managed to annex a certain amount of provinces adjacent to one landmark, they benefit from additional bonuses. Where's the landmark? Down here. Horde of the Fallen. Provinces gain 5 gold. Oh. Oh, look at this. Okay. The Ancient Draconic. All dragon unit frames gains friendly. I see with 3 provinces unlocks recruitment of tier 4 and 5. Oh, is there someone down here? Oh, there's someone here. Okay. So what I assume these are not adjacent. Alright, let's hold on. Oops. Oh, I see the issue. Hold on. You're under this army. So we've got our 3 melee. We've got our 2 ranged. Ooh. You step over one. I'm glad you've made it back. You're headed... in this direction. Alright, you guys are going to slam into them. I'll bookmark again. Oh, these are all tier 1s. This is the safer bet. Auto combat. Great. Close. Now, an Arcfire Axe I may want to keep.
Yeah.
And you'll head up to here. So right now you have a Warhammer. The sweeping melee strike is so 15. Yeah. Is from being a giant, not the hammer. So I may give him the axe. Astral Dew acquired. Nice. Lightning damage, lightning resistance. So now if we go into here, Arsenal. Sorry. Blueprints? No. Sorry, forge a new item. We'll say a mace. Now we can do lightning damage. And we can add crit chance, status for vulnerability. Sundered resistance. Look, 1 turn. Retaliation. Just out of curiosity. Crit chance. So this is a tier 4 item. Okay. So remove. Remove. Maybe. This is tier 2. It might be worth it. I don't think... Well, shit. I cancel? Okay, good. I don't think I can do the ring yet. Oh shit, I got all sorts of rings. Oh, here. Yeah, oh, well, we can do windshield, which is good. And it's pretty cheap. Getting a windshield on everyone... And this is a tier 2 item. So if we take a look at this, fully equipped with tier 2 and higher items. Okay. I think pumping out a tier 2 ring that is windshield and status resistance, and call it the storm wall. Oh, caps is on. Storm wall is pretty good. So I'll go ahead and I'll forge a couple of these to throw on our heroes. Yeah, I guess you're digging out this. All nests founded. Oh, boy. Oh, no, okay. What do we want to build? Alright, hold on. So you're the Trollkin Governor. Oh, now this is interesting. We don't have forests. This is a farm. But if we grab... Do we grab the quarry? What is a quarry? Quarry... Grab the farm that gives us gold. Let's grab this farm. And start building this. Actually, hold on. $117. Do I wait 2 turns? Or do I... This can't be boosted. I'm gonna grab this first. We'll take the boost. That's fine. Great, we've got the tavern. Great, we've started the market. After the market, in 3 turns, I think we're going to want a granary to try to stay on curve for growth. So we're going to build our second farm store. Spells ready to cast. That would drop us to 31. That would drop us to 35. That's 30, but I don't think we need it yet. We do have a lot of shield units. We're not dealing with a lot of magic damage yet. We'll do this first. Hey, beautiful. Do you want a wizard's bond? Yes. Oh, no. Yeah, two 2 turns? Oh, fuck me, yeah. Alright. I will trade 8 gold for 10 mana. Because I need the mana. What are you? 1 tier 2, 3 tier 1s.
Yeah.
Again, if I lose an archer, that's actually okay. And why can I not reach my goal? Oh, you know what probably happened? Is they grew to cover this, and now I can't go in. Oh, bannerless keep. It is a tier 3. You step over 1 and heal. Alright, we're gonna bookmark. Take on this fight. If I lose her, I don't care. Didn't lose anyone. Beautiful. Got production. You can move into here and heal. We can start. Ooh. I think that's more important. We rush you, and then you head in this direction. You come into this arm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wait a turn. Deep, 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 deep. So now we're getting a granary. After the granary, we're gonna need a second quarry. I know we're lacking on research here. You know what? This is boosted. I'll queue up the research. Go ahead and enchant this. We have a storm wall, so we will throw that on our giant hero. And we'll go ahead and craft okay, I thought we had more. Alright. Great. And turn. Haunted Halls is silver. Serpent Cave is bronze, so that's a pretty easy snap. Yeah, so these count as adjacent. I think. This does not, unfortunately. I don't. Yeah. Wait a turn. So new tome, we're on tier 2. No! I misclicked.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't use this. Really? Spellblade? I'm a warrior. Why can't I use the Arcfire Axe? Weird. End turn. So can I only use hammers? Great. Save. Bookmark 2. In case I misclick again. So research. Show Tome Library. There we go. Materium, and we're gonna take Tome of the Dungeon Depths.
Rulers who build lasting empires understand the value of the underground. Let others bicker on the surface as their empires crumble under the harsh light of the sun, whilst your city sprawls across endless caverns and grottos. Build mighty dungeons and armies of clay to thwart those who dare venture underground. Let time pass above, for your legacy in the depths is eternal.
Yeah, we're starting to lag behind on research. Cave Walk. Clay Forge. Production and Draft are underground vault. Jeez, these are all good. And Binding Essence. This is the cheapest. We want all of them. So we'll grab Raiders of the Deep. You've dug that out. Alright. I'm gonna redo this in a different order. What is this? Just a random dungeon. That's awesome. Okay. Do we leave our city, main city? I think, hold on. Right. You're headed there. You're in there. She'll head up there. We need an animist. Says it's a low-risk battle. So this is the hardest one. Yeah, we're gonna save game. Bookmark 1. We'll auto-combat it. I'll take that. So now we got a nice little mana buff. We're making 55 mana, which makes me want to go ahead and cast this again. Alright. Alright, thank you for the follow, Zeratois. Zeratois? Have a good rest. Head to bed, sleep well. I don't store them on Steam, Twitch anymore. It is permanently saved on YouTube, which is Sparky TDK YouTube. You can also find previous replays there if you're interested in checking out older games. Okay, so... Alright, got some digging we can do here. We'll put you on auto. We can now conjure a primal spider. We can create a bounty. I'm not going to. Can't craft anything. You're building. Now we have enough. I am gonna grab this. So that means when we go to build these, they'll be significantly cheaper. In 2 turns, we will grab a farm. I will go ahead and queue that up then. and end turn. Turn for there. It's been some time since we last communed. Are you aware? We scour the realm for knowledge. Okay. A quest. 11 knowledge, 66 knowledge. I can't afford that. Ooh. 10 allegiance. I'm gonna offer up my staff. Now, can we offer up the staff and request a hard quest? No. One or the other. So we have to wait 10 turns. Okay, so one or the other. Good to know. You're excavated. Now we'll put you on auto. Okay. I need to be able to go into water. Did not take the quest, but you are headed in this direction. We'll get that one more heal. Real quick. Build a road. Hold on. There you go. Build a road there. Didn't realize it was off. We'll put you on auto again. And you're headed in this direction. You're healing, and you can take out these. She can definitely explore the Serpent Tavern. I don't know if she can explore anything else. Okay. Yeah, we need the ability to go in water at this point, so I think the next 100 Imperium goes for that. And annex another province. I do believe I wanted to boost... What did I want to boost? The blacksmith. So we need a second port. So... But we also need this. Oh! I'm gonna grab this. It's not a 40, but it is a research boost. Okay. 6 turns. Yeah, so that will help. Okay. State Hall needs a 3rd forester. So we need a quarry and a forester. Got arcanium ore. So physical defense, damage, and knockback. Power recruitment is 25% cheaper. So for 132, I don't have to wait till like the last turn too. We could rush this for 150. That's 3 turns worth. If it were like a turn or 2, maybe I'll just wait. Okay, and we'll go ahead and cast this here. Tunneling Spider. After you claim the Tunneling Spider dens, their spiraling gossamer enthralls you. Crawling skin tells you the Tunneling Spider skulks nearby. Gazing deeper into the spider's lacework, the spider spins you a vision. In another realm, a lost wizard walked you. It's now built a nest. The natural denizens of that astral rift must die. They shall be nourishment for your spawn. Your offspring must multiply. You chitter at the thought of fresh eggs in their warm, lifeless bodies. Okay, this just got weird. You wake up and nod, vigorous in the astral rift to ensure the blossoming of under the spider's offspring. Okay. And hands out a hero skill as a guaranteed reward. Okay. Perfect! Ooh, bit rough though. Ooh, definitely a bit rough. Oh, we're gonna be dealing with that for a while. Oh dear. 7 turns. Can be integrated. Alright, so we have to get to here before we can integrate. We're not going to get there in 5 turns. Which is... I'm not going to have 3 cities by turn 30. Oh well. Ritual Circle. Sending an invasion. That's going to be a while. We need at least all tier 2 units. And ideally a tier 3 or 5 unit. So this is going to sit here for a while, unfortunately. active in 9 turns. Does that mean I can knock out its guardians? I'm still gonna wait till we're done. If it's asleep. Yeah, impossible. Yeah, no. So oof. If these are awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we bait them into oh dear, attacking us? Okay, you're healed. 490. I think this is lower. Yeah, 255. Let me bookmark it. Auto combat. Great. Oh! Also, self-defense allies when killing an enemy. That's actually really good. I will take that reward. We'll throw that on you for now. We can always... Actually, what else can we throw on? Arcfire Axe. Confirm. Alright. I'm gonna take the 100. I'm gonna spend it on this. I'm gonna regret it. You can come back this way. Got a granary. We're working on the Institute. We'll find there. 4 turns. We either want a Forester or a Quarry. Quarry boosts the Blacksmith. I think we go Quarry. Oh. Slapping this down here. For now. But what this does... Hold on. Every turn, a province in the city's domain gains dungeon. We lose 5 mana, gain 18 research. Oh. Okay. I think we put the tunneling megalith here. And we queue this up here. Great. Alright, so you have a far, so you can't do... Alright, so if we grab... That's a Forester. That's a farm. Everything's Forester. A quarry does get us a shrine. And quarries are everywhere. Alright. I think the Serpent Cavern goes here. And then this spreads this way. And this way? So you are going to have to spread this way. And potentially up. So let me grab this quarry. To then boost this shrine. And now we have enough mana in the bank. And I don't mind doing tempered shields. We have a... Oh, we're gonna have to save for this. I would like a ranged one. So a mage or a ritualist. The Delver. I don't like the Delver, though. You have to excavate. That seems like a silly thing to have them do. What's the mage? Mage is a raider, or what's a steward? Now, our steward could work. So I think we're gonna eyeball him at 350. Alright. If they're asleep, we're gonna try to sneak by them and snag that. Because once this comes online, we're screwed. Okay. Alright, there's some areas over there we can excavate. So you can do that. Start digging out this. You need to heal. You're headed in here. We need how much to boost this? 5 turns, 84. So next turn we can knock it down from 4 to 2. And I think I'm okay with that. Alright, you're headed here. You're headed into there. We've got our melee. You need a range boy. You're swinging into this. Let me bookmark. Got about 30 minutes left, so we'll probably end around turn 35. Great. 70 production. Probably to here or possibly here. Alright, so after the shrine, we grow in 2 turns. But we should be getting foresters now, I think. So let's queue this up. Oh, that's 2. Ooh. Hold on. Actually, we'll put you on auto, see where you go. We've got Raiders of the Deep, select new research. We do want Lightning Focus. We'll go ahead and cast Raiders of the Deep. And there's our other healer. Yeah. You can head this way. Next turn, we grab our 3rd hero, and we prepare for this onslaught. Great, more research, more research, more research. We got a vendor, our ruler leveled up. Greatly appreciated. So, we're going... Oh, I want to grab this. We're not getting a steady stream of stuff. So I think... Do we make the rock better? Sunder defense. Into stun. I effect. What does that mean? That's weird. I think we go this way. So it goes from dealing 29 to 39 damage. Sunders defense and resistances. And then we get a chance to stun. But I think we're going to grab this animated sword. We need to turn it into a shield or a hammer. The hammer gets a charge. The shield gets a single strike. 6-3. I think it's... Four two. Yeah, so the shield is significantly harder to kill. But then they either sunder or they become very hard to kill. Oh, and now they become permanent. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We're not gonna grab Executioner. Wait. Did I... Oh. Why do I have 2 points? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I must have leveled up twice for some reason. Now we're gonna grab... Oh, hold on. Oh no, confirm. I never clicked confirm. Oh, I was very confused. Now we need 350. We'll hold off on that. Is the third hero better? And then work on the evokers? Maybe. Enter. Five production, tier 2, 20% less gold. By the time we get that, that's not gonna... Ah, binding front. Oh, okay. Claimed by force. Oh, none of our we didn't grow any forests. Okay. In you go.
Oh.
In you go. When do you wake up? Oh shit. In 9+ turns. Alright, so it's still asleep. Oh, there's another one there. I didn't know you could have 4. I know you needed at least 3. 132. Yeah, I think at 3 turns we just wait. Brooding goat. Ah, but it's another warrior. Yeah, I think I do this one. We'll recruit you. We'll look at what you got. Yeah, looks good. I mean, I would argue these will be better, but we'll do that when you level up. Materium. Purging strikes. Nature's good, but again, we're not poisoning anyone. Lightning could be good. Because we do electrify. So we'll do Initiative of Astral, and we will grab lightning strikes. And then we have to save up to build another army. Great. Alright, so mana's not an issue anymore. We need gold. 77 mana is plenty. We can cast Raiders of the Deep, and we will. So now everyone's a little harder to kill underground. Oh. Was that a unit enchantment? Oh! I thought it was a... transformation. Alright. Enter. Gotta read. Oh. So this is the other thing they added, is traveling merchant. So we got a training ogre. What does he give? We're close. How do we... Oh, we must click this. So we can do... We educate someone to do defender or governance training. That's not a bad one. Intensive training. That's pretty good. Demon Staff, Mark of Misfortune is pretty good. But it needs... We need 3, 6, 700. Oh, we attack him. We're not going to attack him. Here. You are headed in here. You're gonna clear out the Serpent Cavern. Oop, you're headed in there to heal. Oh, you can grow. That's the Arcanium. Okay, so we got gold down here. Gold production down here, but we need a forester. Alright. Oh no, we do need a quarry. Alright, let's grab this quarry. So now the blacksmith is boosted. I still think we do this. I need the gold to start making units. So we'll hold off on buying anything. Looks like there was another one here. And out... Well, no. I think they can grab it. So they can find something. I see, now we have a choice of foresters. Okay. We'll grab this forester. Thus boosting this. To boost this, we need a second farm. And this is already boosted. I think we do spend 34 for this. So we can stay on curve for growth. You are level 5. You're waiting.
Yeah.
You're waiting. And he's going to be here till turn 45. I don't think... Oh. Alright. Goodbye. You don't like us. Alright. So there's 2. So there's 3 more left to discover. So screwed.
Oh?
Like focus, let me research. I want to do an underground vault, and I think I have to. I do have enough. I'm gonna lock the clay forge. I'm gonna grab the underground vault. Another spider, huh? You only need 3. Okay, if this is going this way, you could swing this way and grab both the Haunted Halls and the Demi-Giant. Potentially. Alright, what we're gonna do is head here, wait a turn, and see where those guys go. I'm afraid... Let me see. 9 plus turn still. Okay. Could go anywhere with him, but I do need to head up and kind of start clearing this shit out too. So I guess we'll head here and hope. Okay, we got a new skill. Constantly gain 10% of all types of income. I don't think we need the mines. That could be useful. This would be better. It's a deal. Great! We've got Valen for. Can create a bounty, don't care. Dealing with it. Okay, so this is not a... No, it is. So this is a land... No, this is a wonder, not a landmark. Interesting. Kind of in a race now. So, alright, he'll get some water, or probably a lot of water. But I don't know if he'll expand big enough. Take that out. Take that out. You're headed there. You're headed there. Wait a turn. You're headed there. Got 100 in the bank. He is ranged. He's a wizard. So we'll do... an animist first. New skill. Which is locking. Now this could be useful. We've only got one city, so that means building researchers in this city, and potentially this city could become super cheap. Well, that wasn't me. I kind of need the gold now, so I don't think I'm gonna spare anything. You need to build... you grow in 2. We're gonna get another forester. That's 3 farms. That's 3 foresters. We're only gonna be at 2. Okay, so if I wait to grab this, that becomes even cheaper and quicker to build. Question... 420! Jesus Christ, it's not worth it. I try to do this peacefully. It is not worth it. It is better to just wipe them out and build your own. Let me grab this. We can build that super cheap. And queue up. Well, we can wait a few turns. They really need to rebalance this. They just have to. It took so many turns to get to here, and then it's going to take another 10 on top of that, if not more, to get the Imperium to integrate it. It is... oof. I say oof. We got turns. We'll do this first. Okay, excavated. Ooh, what's this? Free mana. Great. Yeah, this nest needs to die. So we're gonna hope I can take it with what I have. Alright, we're gonna bookmark. Explore. Oh! Risky. Well, oh, because there's a tier 4 in there. That's honestly probably the best I mean, I'll retry. I did bookmark. Maybe we clear out a few things and then come back. This is so dangerous. We have to summon you. Oh. Ooh, we'll do this. We'll slow him down. So that theoretically... go after him? And then what? Get everyone else to focus this side? I think that's what we have to do. Oh! Interesting. Alright, end turn, see how this goes. Oh my god! So it requires fury. Great. Nope, we're gonna hope no one goes after you, and we heal you. And you're retreating. Oh no! I thought he was pinned! Yeah, like we can... Ow. Maybe win this? Oh, I can't. Yeah, but he's too mobile. We can't deal with the dragon. At least not we don't have the hit points or the skills to deal with the dragon right now. Oh, shit. Oh, maybe we take the hit. Lose one. Only puts us... We're early enough, it doesn't... that's why. So we'll do that, we'll gain the Imperium. So we'll get the one back, then we'll need another one. Because we're not going to grow with this one. We'll go ahead and build a library. We're still neutral, we got some Imperium. Um, oh, become gentle giants. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna disenchant the ring. Because... not enough. I think we need 165. You're going there. That was built immediately. Blacksmith. We could use some more mana. Let's do this for the Imperium. Into the Obelisk? No. Oh, but we can't... bollocks. I screwed myself over. 30 of 25 is fine. I think we're doing Arcane. We're gonna have Bleed Over. I think we do that to cover the Bleed Over. What happened? Oh, they got Renown. Yeah, up to level 2. So now Foresters grant Draft. Kill. That's one down. So you definitely cannot take the Haunted Halls. But you might be able to snag the Demigaunt Ruins. Sorry, Demigiant Ruins. Maybe. Yeah, great. Good news for the 420! Hey, we're neutral. End turn. Okay, they're already front. Someone's already got to get to them, so no point in doing it. Iron Deposit. Ooh, I hope that's mana. Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, hold on. Keep digging. Just keep digging. We are the dwarves and we're digging a hole. So 3 that way, huh? Alright. So we're gonna take a turn. Let me bookmark. And see how strong this is. We're at 666. Alright, so we can take this. Now the underground vault. We will grab the Clay Forge. We've got the Spirit Tower. So now if we go down here... Yeah, right now it's 315 and 2. We build this here, it becomes 322. And everything around it's slowly going to change into a vault. At the library. Okay, I think I have to double pump merchandise here. Alright. $300 shared affinities. Threatened. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. So it doesn't matter. Because we probably don't have a better economy. We do trade. Yeah, but we can't trade. We could send a gift. I don't think that counts as trade. I think that's it. So we're going to try to have to take them in a turn and end turn. Because this all needs to go away. Okay. I can't retreat. Shit. Auto combat, we'll see how much damage I take. Close. I don't know if that's enough to go... And this is our final turn. So we'll play out this turn, and we'll see where we go from there. So save game, real quick. Because this is going to determine things. I'll take that loss. Champion... Oh! Because it doesn't say Giant King next to it. We kind of need both, so I will take those rewards.
Yeah.
Now, this is all safe, but now we have to head back underground. You're headed here. You're still sleeping. Is it still at 9 turns? Still at 9 turns. You're supposed to be building an army. Alright, we need another forester. Or a gold mine. Well, if we're gonna grab gold mine, I'll grab that gold mine here. Grab that forester. So what is that boosting? Almost everything. So now we're gonna need the bathhouse. This is gonna be huge. Because this, yes, is slowly turning things into dungeon provinces. So what happens is eventually, dungeon province, well, there might have been better. Right? Because this would get... A dungeon province here gets us 1, 2... Alright, well... Oh, God, I need the gold, though. We'll hold off on that. We'll get some gold back. We can already do this. But we... See, that's the thing, though, is we can't afford it. Per se. This is boosted. This is also boosted. But I kind of need people first. This is more Imperial. I'm going to grab this for the Imperial, as weird as it seems. And more mana. Okay. Dig. Dig this out. So we've got the Spirit Forge, which is production. New skill. Bargate +2. I don't know if we have those. That could be useful. Coast, river, and water provinces. So you don't have any. But you will, and you will. So it's not the worst. Still 420. And now it'll be quicker. Great. Close. You do need this. Not for growing, but to counteract this. God damn, we need more gold. Alright, we will end here. I'll click end turn. We'll make sure the turn ends. Hello. Goodbye. They have 2 cities. Authoritarian diplomat. Likes empires with a single race. Strong in military. Alright. Interesting. So there's our third. I think it's gonna have to be war. No one really likes us. We'll go ahead, end turn. Hopefully we won't get attacked. We shouldn't get attacked. I'll take it. Yeah. Grandma has a foreign is that a row? Wow. A new regency. I will ask for a challenging quest. 20 turns. Can I just say goodbye? Bloomba. Interesting. Alright. Damn it, yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. I'm not... I don't have the forces to really deal with the surface. How many cities do you have? Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he went this way, so you must have only 3. We're gonna have to go to war for this, because I want to slap something here-ish to get the god keep, but he's going for it, so we might have to burn this down. As is, you need to head underground, and we're gonna stop there. Otherwise, I'll keep playing the turn. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe on Combat, smash that bell, that jazz. I do want to grab this, but I need the gold for armies instead. So tell me how many turns are left? You know what? I'm going to spend the gold. I'll grab this. We'll throw it on her. Oh, we can buy it multiple times. Nice. Now I will stop. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, so we need to prepare for this. We need to get to a 4th city. Ideally near here so we can grab the god keep. We might have to go to war for it. Although it's not as bad as it looks. Like, even getting a city like here, we won't do the... I think this only works underground? Maybe? We'll find out. But yeah, we'll start converting this into a city. We'll try to grab another gold mine here and convert that into an underground vault, because that will be potentially 3, 10, base, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25. I think I did this right. We'll say around 25 gold plus this bonus from this mine alone. That is huge. That's a lot of gold. But I don't know if we'll be able to pull that off in every province, but we will certainly try. I think maybe there should be a way, if you're going underground in dungeoneering, some way to build like support structures to clear out some of these uninhabitable bedrocks, but still, you know what I mean? Like maybe you can only clear out a certain amount of them or something. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. I said that like 8 times. I apologize. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out the videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. Let me go ahead and save as stream saves. That was the wrong... I'll deal with this later. Thank you for watching me. I'll go ahead and save those. If you're watching live on YouTube, we are done for the day. If you're watching live on Twitch, I will run ads. And we will try to raid someone. We'll see if there's anyone to raid. Otherwise, I will be back Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. I heard good things about Blueprint, so let's go ahead and raid Bear Taffy if he's about that. Or I could just do Age of Wonders 4 again. Yeah, we'll do Bear Taffy. None of the... According to Twitch, none of the people streaming by Age of Wonders 4 speak English. Okay.
And then we'll have Drain Greenhouse for next time. Hey, Sparky Raiders, welcome. You're about to see us enter room 46 for the second time. And if you don't know what that means, spoiler warning.